Misunderstandings can lead to big misconceptions. In today's world, where information is readily available at our fingertips, it's easy to come across snippets of text or quotes that are taken out of context. This is especially true when it comes to religious texts, which are often complex and require a deep understanding to fully grasp their meanings. Let's clear up one of the biggest misquotes from the Quran today. The Quran, like many other religious texts, is often misinterpreted or quoted out of context, leading to widespread misconceptions and sometimes even fear. It's crucial to approach these texts with an open mind and a willingness to understand the historical and cultural context in which they were written. In surah At Taubah, chapter 9, verse 5, critics claim the Quran says, "Wherever you find a non-Muslim, kill him." This verse is often cited by those who wish to paint Islam as a violent religion. However, this interpretation is not only incorrect but also dangerous, as it fuels hatred and division among different communities. This has led to a lot of fear and misunderstanding, especially among Hindus. The misinterpretation of this verse has caused unnecessary tension and conflict between Muslims and non-Muslims, particularly in regions where religious diversity is a sensitive issue. It's important to address these misconceptions head-on to promote peace and understanding. One famous Indian critic, Arun Shourie, even wrote a book quoting this verse out of context. Shourie's work has been influential in shaping the opinions of many people who may not have the resources or inclination to delve deeper into the true meanings of the Quranic verses. This highlights the responsibility that comes with interpreting and sharing religious texts. But here's the catch: he skips the very next verse, verse 6, which is crucial for understanding the message. This selective quoting is a common tactic used to misrepresent the teachings of the Quran. By ignoring the context provided by the surrounding verses, critics can create a distorted view of the text that serves their own agendas. Verse 5 actually refers to a specific historical period when a peace treaty between Muslims and the people of Mecca was broken. The historical context is essential for understanding this verse. At the time, the Muslims were under threat from the Meccans, who had violated a peace agreement. The verse was a directive for the Muslims to defend themselves against their aggressors. It was a call to defend against aggressors in a battlefield context. This is a far cry from a blanket command to kill non-Muslims. The verse was specific to a particular situation where the Muslims were facing imminent danger and needed to protect themselves and their community. Imagine if during the Vietnam War, a US general told his soldiers, "Wherever you find the enemy, kill them." In the heat of battle, such a command would be understood as a directive to engage the enemy forces. However, if this statement were taken out of context and applied to a peaceful situation, it would seem excessively violent and unjust. Taken out of context today, it would sound brutal, right? This is exactly what happens when Quranic verses are quoted without considering the historical and situational context. The true meaning of the text is lost, and it can be manipulated to serve harmful narratives. Now, verse 6 says, "If the unbelievers seek asylum, grant it to them so they can hear the word of Allah, then escort them to a place of safety." This verse highlights the importance of compassion and protection, even for those who are not part of the Muslim community. It emphasizes the duty of Muslims to ensure the safety and well-being of others, regardless of their beliefs. That's not just letting them go, it's ensuring their security. The verse goes beyond merely allowing the unbelievers to leave. It mandates that they be escorted to a place where they can be safe. This demonstrates a commitment to peace and humanity that is often overlooked in discussions about the Quran. So read in context, the Quranic message is far from promoting violence. When we take the time to understand the full context of these verses, it becomes clear that the Quran advocates for peace, justice, and compassion. It's a reminder that we must approach religious texts with a thoughtful and informed perspective. It's about defense, morality, and ultimately, peace. The Quran's teachings are centered on the principles of defending oneself against injustice, upholding moral values, and striving for a peaceful coexistence with others. These are universal values that resonate with people of all faiths. Words matter, but context matters even more. The way we interpret and understand words can have a profound impact on our perceptions and actions. By considering the context in which these words were written, we can gain a deeper and more accurate understanding of their true meanings. Next time you hear a Quranic verse quoted, remember to seek the full story. It could change everything. Taking the time to explore the context and background of religious texts can lead to greater understanding and harmony among different communities. It's a step towards building a more informed and compassionate world. Engaging in interfaith dialogue and learning from one another's perspectives can help bridge the gaps created by misunderstandings. When we come together to discuss our beliefs and values, we can find common ground and work towards mutual respect and cooperation. Throughout history, scholars from various backgrounds have dedicated their lives to studying religious texts and uncovering their true meanings. Their work reminds us of the importance of approaching these texts with a scholarly and open-minded attitude. Visiting places of worship and observing different religious practices can also provide valuable insights into the beliefs and traditions of others. This first-hand experience can help dispel myths and foster a deeper appreciation for the diversity of human spirituality. Participating in community service projects and working together to address common challenges can strengthen the bonds between different religious and cultural groups. Acts of kindness and cooperation can pave the way for a more harmonious and inclusive society. Educational workshops and programs that focus on religious literacy can play a crucial role in combating misconceptions. By providing accurate information and encouraging critical thinking, these initiatives can help create a more informed and tolerant world. Advocating for justice and standing up against discrimination and prejudice is another way to promote understanding and peace. When we challenge harmful stereotypes and work towards equality, we contribute to a more just and compassionate society. Practices like meditation and mindfulness can also help individuals cultivate a sense of inner peace and empathy. By fostering a deeper connection with ourselves and others, we can contribute to a more peaceful and understanding world. Celebrating cultural and religious festivals together can be a joyful way to learn about and appreciate each other's traditions. These shared experiences can help build stronger, more inclusive communities. Reading books and exploring diverse perspectives can broaden our horizons and challenge our preconceived notions. Literature has the power to open our minds and hearts to new ideas and experiences. Engaging in thoughtful discussions and sharing ideas with others can lead to greater understanding and collaboration. When we listen to and learn from one another, we can build a more connected and compassionate world. Practicing acts of kindness and helping those in need can have a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same. Small gestures of compassion can make a big difference in creating a more caring and supportive community. Taking time to reflect on our own beliefs and values can help us gain clarity and perspective. Journaling and self-reflection can be powerful tools for personal growth and understanding. Participating in interfaith events and initiatives can help build bridges between different communities. These efforts can foster mutual respect and understanding, paving the way for a more peaceful and inclusive world. Ultimately, it's the moments of connection and shared humanity that bring us closer together. By focusing on what unites us rather than what divides us, we can create a world where everyone feels valued and respected. Let's strive to understand each other better and work towards a future where peace and compassion prevail. Together we can debunk misconceptions and build a more harmonious world for all.